Is that it? Hi guys. So I'm talking today about the two paradigms between the Christ paradigm and the Antichrist paradigm. Now, a paradigm is a mode of operation, right? So there is a great deception in the world, and the Antichrist system is basically very powerful right now because people have been lied to about what the true meaning of Christ is. Now, the Antichrist version of the Christ would be that the Christ is a physical man that comes back. Jesus, the I Am, comes back in the flesh and saves the entire world, fix that, from the devil and evil and all that. But the true meaning of Christ is the one who is anointed with oil. That's what Christos means. And when we are anointed with oil, that means that doesn't mean that someone dabs your forehead with oil and you just magically become a Christed being or saved. It means that the oils that are within our brains, from the pituitary and the pineal, it goes down your spine every month through the back, through your arc of the covenant back here. Your sphenoid bone goes down your spine. And this is what they're talking about when they're talking about the Christ descending into hell and then rising up into heaven. Okay, the oils vibrate just like everything. All matter is exposed to frequency, right? And it vibrates at a specific frequency. When you are in a state of compassion, your heart is vibrating at a specific frequency that we call holy or harmonic resonance. And the oils are affected by this. And it helps your body to be maintained or sustained physically and operate optimally. So there is a very real physiological meaning to the word Christ and to being a Christed being. And, you know, there's also the whole spiritual concept of it, or the mental concept of Christ, which is having your higher knowledge, your higher wisdom, being compassionate, how you speak, how you act. You know, it's the Eightfold Path, basically, in terms of Buddhism. But the Antichrist system is this us against them game that is constantly played, and people that continually go through this over and over again, and they never wake up to the truth of the Christ over here on the other side. They're constantly caught up in this, thinking that they're on the side of the goodies and the baddies are over here, and they're back and forth, but they're still in the wrong paradigm. You know what I'm saying? So it's a matter of getting yourself out of that indoctrination. The church worked very hard to deceive people. I say the church, I mean the deceivers within the church worked very hard to deceive people to the true meaning of Christ and the true meaning of the Antichrist. Because many people think that their big worry is that the Antichrist comes back, you know, as a man and like will take over the world. And that is true on some level. You know, obviously we're seeing Donald Trump fits that description perfectly, and people that support him may be angry with me for saying that, but all you have to do is look at his behavior, look at the things he says, and then put it in the category. Does that fit the Christ description of a person or the Antichrist description of a person? Did Christ grab pussy? Because I don't remember that in the Bible. You know, it's common sense. So if you're still clinging to this Antichrist system where you're waiting for a world savior to save you from destruction of the world, that's the false paradigm. Your goal as a Christed being is to not worry about any of that and concentrate on your physical and spiritual being and just being a good person, because that's what's going to get you into a higher form of existence, whether on this earth or in the next realm of existence. As long as you're over here in the Antichrist system and you're still playing that game and you're still caught up in that low vibration, negative deception, and you're still enslaved in their world constructs, worried about money, worried about whether or not you're going to get a flying car, or, you know, here's the thing. The vaccinations, the reason I talk about the deception of the vaccinations is because if they do vaccinate you, and they do actually have, my dogs are going nuts, and they do actually have the ability to change your DNA, you lose your ability to become a Christed being. That's the concern there. So that's the only reason I talk about that and focus on that as part of the Antichrist system. I hope all that's clear. Talk to you later.